What's up with y'all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. Let me catch a good vibe for my peoples. Oh, kiss it, babies, and shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the? I got to do out here, making it black open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RNS. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, indeed. Hey, here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas always in the lane. Hey. We always in the lead, y'all. What's up with y'all out there? The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coast time. West Coast time. What's happening, man? What's happening, man? You know, happy to be here, happy to be doing this. May these words be reaching you in good spirits. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you at least woke up on some crisp, clean sheets, spelled with a K, you understand me? And then I hope when you went to your bathroom, it was spick and span. You know what I'm talking about? Shower clean, all around the toilet clean, no piss around the toilet. You know what I'm talking about? Because it ain't nothing like the offensive odor of piss when you go to piss. You understand me? Hit the like button for this game. I hope when you went to your kitchen, your refrigerator was packed with food. You understand me? I hope you got your juice. I hope you put your, if you got your Vitamix, you put all your ingredients in there, man, and made you some juice. So you got that hop, skip, and a jump and your energy this morning, man, ready to go get your chili. Do you hear me? The BossMack is happy to be here, man. God allowed me to be here today. You know what I'm saying? Extra thankful. God allowed the BossMack to be here today, man. Woke me up and everything. Gave me energy, man, enthusiasm. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a beautiful thing, man. I'm happy to be here, man. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to the chat. Boxing Plug Dave. You understand me? Yeah. Man with the cigar PA on the track. What's up with that? That trucker Maldoro. That trucker Maldro. What's happening, kinfolk nigga? What you doing, man? Red Jet Shell, what the hell? Yale B, DMV, you understand me? Kinfolk ain't no joke. Mr. Bogart in this motherfucker. Michael in this motherfucker. Swinebird in this motherfucker. What's happening? Shout out to the Dodgers for sure. Bobby Transparency in this motherfucker. Man with the cigar in this motherfucker. What's happening? We out here, man. I'm out here, man. I'm out here, man. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me, You know what? I wanna give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my air purifier, man. You know the BossMack got an air purifier in here, man. Shout out to the air purifiers, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I love that. I love that device, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know. I don't know how I would make it without the air purifier. Along with the AC. You know what I mean? Hit the like button for this guy. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Dodgers. Man. I did not make it to the Dodger parade, man. Jesus, man, I couldn't make it, man. I had to make clothes, man, and get out these orders. Because motherfuckers be tripping. And we getting them out. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button for this gang. You understand me, man? The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear, man. You see, I got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. We rolling out these Bitch Relax, the Arc Bitch Relax right here with BossMack Streetwear written in like, if you look closely, it's BossMack Streetwear without vowels in it right there, written in the middle and shit, you know. You know, that's like some streetwear shit. But then I discovered when you write words that you know what they are and you don't put the vowels in them, it's like a magical type of thing. It have like a magical effect on there. I ain't even know it did that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. But anyway, get your issue. We rolling out these bitch relaxers right here and the OG logo joints, man. The green and white gonna be up there today, man. I've been supposed to get up there, but I wanted to release some other colors with that, you know. Yeah, we rolling out the OG logos and the D's. You know what I'm saying? We getting them out there for the peoples, man. Get your issue. Get your issue. When you shop BossMack Streetwear, you keep the BossMack alive and in motion. We're going to release some more camo joints too, man. Shout out Joe Blast. Get the cash. What's up with you, nigga? What's up with Joe Blast? Connecticut tapping in, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get your issue. And yes, the BossMack finally did review the Game God versus Selena Powell in full. I finally reviewed that whole exchange. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Like, you know, I like all the people to be spitting game. He be spitting some game. Game God be saying some shit, you know. Shout out Game God. But, you know, I think he let that bitch catch him off guard a little bit. I think he let that bitch catch him off guard a little bit, man. I don't know if I could have. I'd have had to kick a bitch out. I'd have kicked the bitch out, bro. I'd have kicked that bitch out, bro. He let her say bitch too many times, man. It's just unacceptable. I don't know, man. I was a little disappointed. Game God, I was a little disappointed. I was like, man, you ain't kicking this bitch out right now? Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out. What the fuck? Bitch, you got me fucked up. His bitch got in position. The bitch that was sitting next to Selena got in a position like she was prepared for him to go into that mode. Put this bitch out. Put that bitch out. We don't need the ratings that bad for you to be disrespectful. Bitch, you got me for bitch. I was a little disappointed. Hit the like button for that guy. I was a little disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn. She caught him off guard. He wasn't ready for her to say all that. I seen it coming though. Hit the like button for that guy. Post a review. Freeze reviews was fire. I gotta see what Freeze said. I gotta check and see what Freeze said. Freeze say he gonna come on the show too, man. He in Costa Rica or some shit like that, man. I chopped it up with Freeze. He said he was in Costa Rica. He said he you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna check out Freeze review, man. I'm gonna have to. Hey, man, I was disappointed, man. He let that bitch catch him off guard, man. She caught him off guard, man. And I could tell that, after they exchanged, I could tell that the bitch I feel like she felt like she had a victory because he didn't just kick her out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she noticed, like, this nigga didn't even kick me out. He didn't even kick me out. I won. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's hey, man, I you know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Hey, man. I was a little sad, a little bit. I was a little sad, kind of like, damn, man, you missed a good opportunity to clown a bitch right there. You waited too late until she threatened the house. I mean, he let the bitch go all the way to threatening the house. She should have been kicked out off a bitch after the first bitch. What? Bitch, get the fuck out. Get your feet off of my motherfucking, get your feet off my motherfucking chair, bitch. You lost your feet on my chair privileges, bitch. That's the same thing Free said. She felt like she won. Yeah. And I'm gonna take it a little bit further, man. I'm gonna take it a little further, man. I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It seemed like he kind of liked the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I just, man, hell no, bitch. You got to get the fuck out of here, man. Like, she was testing the waters, man. That was true hoe shit she did right there. Like, she was taking it further and further. Once she seen that she could get away with calling them bitches, she took it to the domain of, I'll tear up your shit in here. So I'm like, damn, man. What kind of hoes is you used to dealing with, man? Like, clearly, like, in her mind, I bet you she was like, is he really the pimpin'? In her mind, she probably was like, is he really the pimpin' like that? Is he really the pimpin'? It seemed like she was pushing it. She was, man, I don't know, man. I like Game. Game God be saying some shit, but then somebody said some shit like, one of y'all said that they felt like he be taking stuff from Miles and Lucario, which is mind blowing to me because you supposed to be the ism. I thought he was the ism out there on Fig type of ism. I thought he was the ism. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was the ism, but I don't know, man. After that, man, I just I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Hit the like button. Hey, man. You know? And you know, here's another thing about that. Like, once you have a bitch like that in there, right? Once you have Selena Powell on your show, man, we finna have some real dialogue. I gotta tell a bitch how I feel like any nigga fucking with you is out of your mind. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we gonna be arguing. Any nigga fucking with you is out of his motherfucking mind. And we finna argue. I'm finna tell you, I'm finna speak on how a nigga gotta be out of his motherfucking mind if he ain't seen you expose motherfuckers back to back. And I gotta wonder, why is these niggas fucking with you? Do they feel like they can conquer the bitch? Is it conquer the bitch? It's my turn to try to conquer a bitch. Or is niggas just wanna, the pussy is it the motherfucker, is the pussy that alluring? Cause I mean, it don't look that alluring to me. It look regular. Hit the like button. She look like a bitch with a lot of mileage, man. You know what I'm saying? She got that, the mileage is covered up with makeup and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is BBL and titties and, you know what I'm saying? And face stuff done and makeup and shit. It ain't like this a fresh off the lot bitch right here though. Like, you know what I'm saying? With mileage. Exposing niggas, man. If this bitch is on the show, it's finna be we finna clash. I know you was ready for the clash. We finna clash. Man, I don't know, man. Hit the like button, man. I was like, damn, man. He was too relaxed after that exchange with that bitch, man. Like, they was cool. Like, I was like, man, it's not cool after this bitch called me 5, 6, 7 bitches. What the fuck? Hit the like button. Marcus in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, Game God, man. Damn, man. I seen him on some shit with Pimpin' Ken, man. I seen him on a I seen him side by side with Pimpin' Ken on 19 Keys, and I thought I noticed some tension between him and Pimpin' Ken, and you know I'm a be siding with Pimpin' Ken every time, you know. So I was like, that's kind of weird right there. He kind of clashing with Pimpin' Ken. I forgot what it was. It was some shit where he was wrong. He was wrong, and I was like, damn, these niggas ain't gonna be doing no more podcasts together. I was like, oh yeah, this it right here. They ain't gonna be hanging out no more after this. 19 Keys tried to mitigate some shit, but you know, he was clashing with Pimpin' Ken. I'm like, man, how you clashing with Pimpin' Ken, man? You know what I'm talking about? Pimpin' Ken, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this guy. I don't know, man. I was disappointed, man. I was like, damn, man. Damn, God, you let this bitch just do that. It ain't no, it ain't like, you know, it ain't like, ain't no hero to me, man. How a young nigga gonna be a hero to me, man? I'm an old nigga. I just hate seeing motherfuckers that's representing the game take L's, man. That's like we lost one, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hope you can relate to that. It ain't a lot of niggas out here putting out game. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed. You know what I'm saying? It's like we lost one. Like, damn. That was an opportunity to check a bitch. To you know what I'm saying? Like, fair and square, bitch, get out. What? Fuck the money I paid you, bitch, get out. It's funny how he took all that shit from her about his manhood, but wanted to buck up when she started talking. He had to. Cause she was taking it, she was pushing it out of control. It was out of control. It was out of control. That shit was out of control at that point. He had to. See, the bitch was pressing on the gas. She seen the weakness. The bitch seen the weakness. She was pressing the gas. He had to respond after that. Him and Johnny mad cool though. I don't know, man. But it ain't like I was looking up to a nigga like he was a hero. I just disappointed. It's like you know, you see a young nigga doing good, and then he unexpectedly fail. And you like, damn. You unexpectedly failed, nigga? Right there like that? What? What the fuck? How you wait a minute, man. Hold up, man. All that shit you was talking and you gonna just flunk right there like that? Come on, man. That was easy. I got some merch for you, BossMack. A hoodie and a beanie. I was wondering if you do business calling promo on okay. We can work something out. Yeah. Jump in my DMs, man. We can work something out. I appreciate that $5. Yeah, you notice I don't really be wearing nobody else shit, but you know, we can work something out. Hit the like button. Selena, a street bitch. She pounced on any sign of weakness. Exactly. And that's why I feel like she fuck with a lot of niggas. See, I said that before. She fuck with some killers out there, right? And she done fuck with some real motherfuckers. And she don't talk shit about them because she know them motherfuckers will do something to her. That's why she had fun humiliating Lil Meech. Because Lil Meech supposed to come from gangster pedigree, and he ain't show none of it. So she rejoiced in the weaknesses. Same thing, and I hate to say this, man, you know, and the same thing with my nigga right here, man. Same thing with Dog, man. I can't believe Dog. I can't believe Dog let that bitch see him do powder and all that old shit, man. Man, that just kind of hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings too, man. Like, I'm surprised Dog even fuck with that bitch. I was surprised. I was like, damn, Snoop, what are you doing, man? But as an old nigga fucking with a young bitch, I give him a little bit of leeway in there. But, you know, that still was kind of like some sucker shit. Hit the like button. Respect to the BossMack in the chat. Yeah, learn thyself to know thyself. Come on now. Yeah, man. He had to start personal protection at some point. She was definitely way out of control. Yeah. Yeah. She's scared by her demons. Her demons are the most dominant men that whooped her up. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, that bitch done been around the real shit, man. She know the real shit and the bullshit, man. That's why she play with the niggas she could play with. She play with the niggas she could play with. She play with the niggas she could play with. That bitch play with the niggas she could play with. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Bitch gotta get out. Get the fuck out, bitch. You feel me? Throw water on that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Throw water on that bitch. Damn. All right, man. Here we go, man. Hit the like button for this game. If you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there, the show is also brought to you by BossMack. Give me a game. If you need some game because you struggling with your bitch out there, holla at the BossMack Topsoil. I got the reasonable race that's great. I love chopping it up with my peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, the BossMack got the hourly rates, man. But, you know, I'll be going over the hour, man, when I be caught up in the spirit of deliverance, man, because, I'll be feeling like we got to make sure we get to them points, man, you know. And, hey, I ain't delivering no cookie cutter game. I really be listening to your issues, man, taking it into the spirit, man. You know, giving you the game like how I be giving you the game like I would give it to myself, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, man, I want the best for you, man. And always remember, man, you know, y'all niggas that be juggling 2-3 bitches, the BossMack is happy for you, man. Ain't never. I'm gonna tell you how to keep it going, man. And you know, hey, I ain't never hating on you, man. I'm always with you. And like I said, man, I might I might bust out laughing at some shit, but I'm laughing with you, not at you. I'm laughing with you, not at you, and I'm gonna help you get up out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, man. Shit, man. I remember my relative, rest in peace, man. I miss that nigga, man. I remember he told me, he was like, man, BossMack, I came home, man, and the bitch moved out. Everything was gone at the house. I opened the door and I was like, hello, 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 hello. And I just bust out laughing. You know what I'm saying? And he was mad. He was over there mad. I was like, nigga, I'm laughing with you, nigga. Come on, man. Snap out of that bullshit. I'm laughing with you, not at you. You know that shit is funny what you just said. Hello? 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 You can find me next to a dime piece, but if I'm slacking on my Mac and I'll set up for a 9 piece. Let me tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Let me put some shit in the air. See, the BossMack could have a bitch that's a 10 right here, right? And then a BossMack could have a bitch that look like a 10 right here. And then have a bitch right here that look like a 6.5, right? If 6.5 is breaking off more service, if 6.5 is breaking off more service and approaching it with more enthusiasm and just delivering all she got to the table, is she doing more than the 10? 6.5 will get bumped up. You understand what I'm talking? 6.5 will get bumped up over a 10 not doing shit. You hear me? I ain't just having a 10. She good because she 10, but she don't do shit. She a shitty ass bitch. Not really, you know what I'm saying? Bitch leaning on that she look like a 10. If the bitch ain't doing all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? We be checking on services. We be checking on services rendered around here. You know what I'm saying? Services rendered. You know? Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat, though, man. Who is that? Y'all said bait in this motherfucker. Hey, man. I be happy with the bitches that's giving all their heart and soul to it, man, and doing the best they can. That's what you know what I mean? That's what I be liking. You know what I'm saying? You know. Hey, man. You know, hey, man. Sometimes, man, you know, a 10 got to get dismissed. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, you know, a lot of niggas can't do that. But sometimes you gotta look at a 10 and be like, bitch, you got me fucked up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I mean, you know, Selena ain't a 10. But Game Guy was supposed to kick a bitch out at least on the second. When she said bitch the first time, when she called him a bitch the first time, that should have stunned him. He'd been like, what? And the second bitch, get the fuck out. You understand me? You got me fucked up, bitch. Get your motherfucking ass out of my house, bitch. Threw water on that bitch. Bitch, get your shit, bitch. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Usher that bitch out, had the other bitch usher that bitch out. You got to be doing that to tens, man. Sometimes, you know, when tens have entitlement, you got to be like, bitch, what? Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to all the bad bitches out there that really be looking out for they niggas though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bad bitches that go hard for they niggas and bring that good attitude to the table, service. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, ain't nothing like good quality service. You know what I'm saying? You know, good quality service and enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the heart. You know what I'm talking about? Coming from the heart. Hit the like button for this game. All right, what else was I supposed to talk about? Let me see oh, yeah. Shout out Blueface, man. Blueface home. You know what I'm saying? Blueface got superpowers, man. Blueface just come back and it's just lit, man. He just, you know, it's just a lot of energy and enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? You know, he definitely got some type of special. He got special powers. Blueface got special powers. The game need Blueface. You know what I'm saying? You know, the game need Blueface. Now, you know, Blueface just did the live stream with DDG. Real successful live stream coming back. Shout out DDG for, you know, politicking that. It did numbers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people were shocked in that because Krishan was featured in that. You know what I'm saying? Krishan with prominent role in that. And, you know, I was thinking about that. You know, I want, you know, in my spirit, I was like, is Blueface is Blueface just addicted to the pussy like that? Is he just, is Blueface addicted to the, is he on some, is what's going on, man? Like, you know, is Blueface addicted? Is Blueface addicted? And you see DDG is fascinated by this. DDG is fascinated because he been watching her antics while he been in jail. Look at her kissing on his ass right there. You know what I'm saying? And see, DDG is fascinated by this. He like, okay, Blueface is my hero. I respect Blueface, but I know he ain't a sucker, but this bitch was sucking a nigga's toes. It's video of her sucking a nigga's toes. Is he just really letting this bitch letting this bitch be back like this? See, DDG fascinated by that over there. DDG like, what the fuck? What? Now, see, and, you know, I myself, I could be like, man, there's no way I would let this bitch back around me and she was sucking another nigga toes on video. There's no way I would do this. But I was thinking, you know, like, Blueface got a lot of money for this live stream right here. You know what I mean? I know DDG shot him a nice bag for this live stream. I'm thinking anywhere from 50 bands to 100 bands for this live stream. And then, you bring in Krishan, it's just gonna run the ratings up even more because motherfuckers gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He really got Krishan on here? And then I feel like the CEO of Zeus, that dude Lemuel Plummer, probably shot him a bag for that too. Like, pull Krishan out. You feel me? Put Krishan on there, run the numbers up. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I was thinking. And then I saw some other shit. I saw some other shit. I was like, because I mean, we gotta be, a bitch was sucking toes, right? And then Blueface mama is over there talking about he need to get a DNA. Blueface mama is over there talking about he got to get a DNA for her baby. You know what I mean? But then, I don't know, man. Hit the like button. I don't know, man. Blueface got a reality show with the baby mama squabbling, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a reality show with the baby mama squabbling. That's like it's intriguing. It's intriguing. How the fuck you do a show and house some bitches while you are the star of the show, but still manage to choose the worst bitch out the bunch? Blueface sucker for a street bet. You know what? Krishan did have the most magnetic personality out of all the bitches. And he did turn her into a star. But I do feel like he addicted to the pussy. I do feel like he is addicted to the pussy. You know what I mean? I feel like he is addicted to the pussy. But look at what he's done. He turned both the bitches into stars. Both his baby mamas are stars. He made money off her while she was in prison. Yeah. DNA test ain't gonna make no difference. He's stuck on that hack. Yeah. That's the key. I was gonna say that. Yeah, he want the baby to be his. Once you get to where you want the baby to be yours, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. I feel like Thad in this motherfucker. What's up with it? My bro in here, Thad. Young Thad in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. Shout out Blueface, man. Blueface got a certain type of energy around him, man. Bro is a star, man. He turned them bitches into stars. Them bitches are stars. Motherfucker would have been better, man. with the most docile bitch on the show. Krishan embarrassed the hell out of. She punked him on no jumper. You know what? I don't really feel like she punked him. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that. I don't feel like she punked him. I just feel like, she's an out of control bitch. You know what I mean? But she's entertaining. He understand her entertainment value. She's the most entertaining out of all the bitches. We gotta keep it 100. She's the most entertaining out of all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Her crash out on No Jumper was one of their most viewed shows. You know, that was one of Sharp's highest numbers. Yeah, they brazy. Facts though. That was one of Sharp's most viewed episodes ever. Was her crashing out, kicking the TV and all that shit. Now, one thing I do like about Blueface right now is he is not getting drunk and high. He is not getting drunk and high. So I think he understands that being drunk and high possibly led to him going to prison. That probably played a part in him going to prison. You know what I'm saying? So I like how he not getting drunk and high right now. You know what I'm saying? Goofy is as Goofy does. This dude ain't no hell of a nigga. He picked his own reflection. You know what? Blueface is a star, man. He a star, bro. He a star. You know? I can't say he got game. I don't think he got game. You know what I mean? I don't think he have no game like that. I feel like he a star. You know, and he's a gang member. You know what I'm saying? He's a gang member and he's a star. I don't feel like he have no type of game like that. You know what I mean? He only been out for 24 hours. Hey man, and you know, he got that star power. He got that star power, man. But he don't have no type of ism like that. You know what I mean? He don't have no ism, you know. Minimal ism. You know what I'm saying? You know. But it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be an entertaining thing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining. Blueface is entertaining. Krishan balls bigger than Blue. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. She just, I feel like she know. I feel like if anything, he addicted to fucking her. That's what I think it is. I think he addicted to the pussy. You know what I'm saying? He addicted to the pussy and her antics. You know what I'm saying? Because of me. You know, I ain't gonna say she wouldn't be there, you know what I'm saying? But he would have more control over the bitch. You can be goofy and be and a star. He's a goofy star. Exactly. Shout out Technobility. Shout out. Shout out. Shout out. Shout out. Shout out. If he wasn't addicted to the pussy, he could manage her better, I think. I think he addicted to the pussy. I think he really, really addicted to the pussy. You know what I mean? I think he really addicted to the pussy. And, you know, She ran the numbers up just being there for the first shit. She ran the numbers up, but sucking another nigga toes on air on the thing, man, you know. It's tricky. Shout out Blueface though. Shout out Blueface. Welcome home, Blueface. She the one willing to disrespect herself the most for him. Facts. Who is that? Simone on the microphone. Simone on the microphone. She feeding his ego the most. See, she see that. She see that. See, shout out Simone. See? Yeah. 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 Cause no doubt, she looked happy to be there like a motherfucker. Krishan Rock looked like she happy to be there like a motherfucker. She looked happy to be there like a motherfucker, man. He crash out again, he gonna be back inside. Nah, I don't think he going back to prison no more. He not doing it no more. He not doing it no more. I think he got by being in prison on that yard, he was in there. He was in there with niggas that ain't coming home. So he done got his shoes laced up. He understand the mission. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna do no stupid shit and go back to jail real fast now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like certain niggas out here, you know, especially niggas that be I feel like niggas that be active gangbang, you know, I feel like niggas that active gangbang when they don't have certain experiences, like niggas be needing to get that extended incarceration time in, you know, so that could be part of their, I think that's part of their rite of passage. A nigga gotta actually have been to jail for a significant amount of time and ran phase in there and all that. You know, actually, you know, go to prison and touch the yard and be able to say they successfully did that. And then, you know, if you a nigga like him that's so valuable, you a nigga like Blueface that's ultra valuable, and you touch the yard, the super seasoned niggas that ain't never coming home, the niggas that's in there that ain't never coming home, the super seasoned, I know they let him know, like, nigga, you got an obligation to make it, nigga. You can't be coming back to this motherfucker. You cannot be coming back here, bro. You have an obligation to be successful, nigga. You know what I mean? I feel like he received that message. You know what I mean? Hit the like button for this guy. And the prison warden get his dick sucked by her for reduced sentencing. Hey, it's possible. Well, I feel like Blueface was he was for sure reckless, man. I feel like if you gang banging and you young, if you a young nigga out here gang banging to the full, you fully gang banging and you young, I feel like, and then you getting high and drinking and shit, and you using drugs and shit. you gonna get into some scenarios where, you know, you're gonna be taking penitentiary chances. You're gonna get into some scenarios. Especially let's say you wasn't a known slider from the gate, like you kind of, because Blueface played football in college and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of come into the gangbanging a little late. You kind of got to prove some shit, you know, as you mingling with the other niggas from the set. You know, they done did a little bit more than you, so then you start having money, and you know, niggas trying to press you, and you know, you got to do demos, and you getting high and drinking and shit. See, him coming out of prison talking about I'm not getting drunk and high, to me say a lot. That say a lot. I feel like he went in there and had a revelation. I feel like he went in there and was like, okay, I got it now. Hit the like button. She compromised, working for both sides. Yeah, well, you know, at the same time, she a valuable bitch too to his operation. Cause the people love the show. The people love the drama surrounding that bitch. It's gonna be, you know, that's gonna run the numbers up. Nipsey Hussle effect. You in this, but you don't have the stripes, so someone in your faction. Exactly. 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 Come on, take nobility. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Exactly. 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 Technobility. Which is some stupid self-defeating type of, the most self-defeating type of shit it is. I swear to God, bro. It's funny as hell to me. When I think of niggas that when I think how, you know, cause what it be is, you know, this motherfucker over here is a star and you're not. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have the set, you know, you have the hood, right? And you got people doing different things in the hood. You know, you got a certain amount of psychopaths in the hood and shit, right? And the psychopaths be wanting to be lit and famous and shit. But they only known for being a psychopath. You know what I mean? Yeah. You famous for being a psychopath. You want to be a rapper, but you don't have no talent. Only a few King Vines and shit like that. That's real rare, where you're a psychopath and you have talent. And then in his case, he was too much of a psychopath. You know, psychopath get him killed. You know, he can't control his psychopath, so he ended up dying. You know, from being. And then here's a nigga with talent that's from the set, and he done did enough gangbanging to, you know, where you can say, I'm from the set, but I ain't no psychopath, though. I ain't just out here serial killing, you know what I'm saying? But I done did enough to where I can say I'm from there. I done did a couple of field trips, you know. I got that out the way, but you know, it's other niggas over here that's serial killers from the set. And then They get jealous, the serial killer. They get jealous because they don't have the same talent. Bitches don't like them the same way. But I got the most hats. They want to tell you. But I got the most hats. I got the most hats. I really got the most hats. Not him. But can you rap though? Not really. I can't rap that good, but I got the most hats. Acknowledge me. I'm the one. Hit the like button. White people don't have to go through this. I don't see white people going through this stuff. White people. White people don't have to go through this type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Why niggas gotta go through this kind of stuff? Then you chip the goose that's laying the golden eggs. Chip the goose that's making the gold. Rap is a serious skill. Don't do it if you can't. He's a psychopath. Niggas want to denounce you. He's a buster. He's a buster. He didn't start banging until he was 20. Can you make songs like him though? No. No, you can't. And so we shouldn't hear the songs because he's not enough a psychopath. We shouldn't hear the songs. Even though the songs are good, we shouldn't hear the songs because he's not enough psychopath for you. You don't approve of. He didn't do enough. He didn't do enough. I saw some shit that was fascinating right here. This nigga, man. Shout out to this nigga.
Nobody have none for me. Nothing.
It said, we about to get into this cartoon segment. You already know, man. It's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
Shout out Young and
Jailhouse
Hefe.
almost 40 years of my life. And every time I got out, nobody have none for me. Nothing.
This is OG cartoon, big cartoon from Avalon Gangsta Crip. For some reason, he felt the need to. I thought this was fascinating. I know this don't have nothing to do with game, but I just thought this was fascinating. He felt the need to say, nobody got more bodies than me. He felt the need to say this.
Nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Half of them was scared I was even out. Because they know how I got down on the street. They know how I banged. And they didn't want to bang like that, so they was like, dang, man, tune back. Yeah, tune back. All you marks and busters gonna have to get on the good foot. So they would just stop coming around Southport until I went back. They know I wasn't gonna stay out that long. When I went back, then they start coming back around. Doing what? Nothing. standing around the park, drinking, getting drunk, and doing nothing. I got out this time, man. After doing 23 straight. I had one homeboy look out for me. One homeboy look out for me, man. Gave me a $100 bill. That was it. After 23 straight, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you might want to look at it and say, well, you know, it's different levels. You know what I'm saying? Generals can get out and get this, where a regular low-level foot soldier might not get this. Okay. If that was the case, then it didn't get no higher than me. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, even though I was going 23 straight, man, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, it ain't not, and the only reason why I can speak on this, because I'm not going to put a lot of detail in it, so I ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, the powers that be the one time coming after me on anything, but I can say without a shadow of a doubt, it ain't not one person in that area that put in more work on our enemies than me. It ain't not one person from that set that got more bodies for the set than me. It ain't not one person over there that banged the way I banged.
You hear that right there? Nobody got more bodies than me for the set. You see how we are out here? You see how niggas is out here? Niggas gotta let it be known. Nobody is more psychopath than me. I should get all the man. Everybody should be homogen. Everybody should be homogen. I don't never see no white people do this, man. Vaughn was what you call a smooth criminal. He spoke in records. He spoke in records. Negative gets rating from people who like it. Negativity. Hey, man. Yeah, I know he's a changed man now. He's a changed man, but I don't feel like there's a need to say that. Yeah. King Von was yeah, he was rare, man. BossMack, are you going to review the video of the girlfriend refusing to block her ex because she Yeah, I was looking at that, man. You know what, man? Let me see, man. Yeah, that shit, man. Let me see. You know, yeah, man. I was looking at that, the bitch that, bear with me right quick, man. I was looking at that shit, man. Let's see. That's it. I gotta review that one. Let me see right quick. Switch. Hit the like button for this game. Say the info. All right, let me see. Try this. Yeah, right here. What? Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Let me see. Did I download that shit? I know I downloaded that shit. Hit the like button for this game. Bear with me right quick, man. I'm trying to pull up some shit. I know I downloaded that shit. Damn, I forgot. I ain't downloaded. Damn. What am I? Let me see. Oh, I did. Okay, here we go. Here you go. Damn.
So what, you gonna do it or what? Like,
no, I'm not doing that, babe. I'm sorry.
what do you mean?
Can I? Let me see. Media player. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. I didn't know you could do that. All right, right here. This right here.
What you mean? Why would I want? I don't want to do that.
You just gave me reasons. Listen.
But listen, you gotta think about it. We had history, right? And if I block him, he's gonna be like upset. He's gonna be worried and wonder where I've been at, what I've been doing.
Why? Oh my gosh! Why the fuck are you worried about what he's gonna be worried about?
What you mean? That's my ex.
So what?
If it's my ex, why wouldn't I be worried? Of course, I still care. Like, I mean, I don't care about him, but like, you get what I'm saying?
Are you okay?
Babe,
Listen, if you're not gonna block him, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you. Cause why would you even responding to
But
a message that? First of all,
babe, I just don't feel like I should. We're grown enough to not like. We don't have to block each other's exes. Like that's corny to me.
Listen, I never said that from the jump. You gave me a reason to make him want to get blocked.
Okay, I'm not going to block him though, even if you say it.
So you're texting him though.
I don't care. I'm not blocking him. I'm sorry, because I don't want him to be worried, trying to figure out where I've been at, what I've been at. Like, I still want him to see. As a matter of fact, it's not even like that. I want him to see us. I want him to see how
now you want
I
him
got
to
me
see
a
us.
good nigga. I got me a, like,
You about to lose a good
nigga
nigga. That's
that's
what
way
you about to
better
do.
than him. I'm not
You about to
losing
lose
no
a
nigga
great
first
nigga.
off. I'm not
I
losing no
promise
nigga,
you.
so don't say that.
Listen,
Don't even wish that.
I'm gonna
Don't
tell
do
you this
that.
right
Don't
now.
speak on it.
If you can't block him right now, I'm gonna have to go drop you off home.
I'm not blocking him. I'm
Okay,
not blocking
all right,
him.
cool.
I don't care. So I don't know what you about to do because I'm not blocking him. I don't care. I love you, and I don't love him anymore, and I'm not blocking him. Like, what's the point? What is it gonna do?
What is the point of you keeping
That
him?
doesn't mean he's not gonna still.
You want him to still text you and stuff and see your stuff for
I don't want him
what?
to text me, bro. Like now you're about to get me mad, bro.
I'm getting you mad.
Yes,
You trying to flip it on
because
me
I
now.
never told
Okay,
you to block your
listen,
ex. Like
right,
what?
because I'm not texting my fucking ex.
It don't
I'm
matter.
not responding to
It
her
don't matter.
messages or
It don't
story
matter.
swipe
I'm not
up.
blocking
I don't care if
him.
you just said thank you.
I don't care. He needs to still see what the fuck I got going on. He needs to see how he lost out on a bad bitch. What you talking about?
You're responding thank you with a heart for what?
What you mean?
What are you responding for? That's your ex.
Okay, I won't respond anymore, but I'm not
No,
blocking him.
if you can't block him, then we're done. I'm telling you.
I'm not blocking him. So
Okay, well, all right, so we're done. I'm gonna take
So
you.
you wanna break up because
I'm gonna
of
take you home. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna take you home, and you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do with your ex.
Now, all right, this is why I'm definitely not blocking him.
Okay.
If you want to break up with me just because of that, I'm not blocking him.
I'm not gonna argue no more. You already so.
Hit the like button for this game. In the gym right now, taking care of me. Blessings, Billis Maximus. Let me tell y'all something. Now, you know the BossMack. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a buck. I would not care if my ex-bitch maintained connection with her ex-niggas. I would not care. Because I'm connected with bitches. I mean, you know, I still talk to bitches, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to bitches. The bottom line is if my game is weak, she gonna do what she wanna do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I would not demand that a bitch block her ex. I wouldn't demand it. I wouldn't do that. To me, that's insecure. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? You know. I know plenty bitches just like plenty of my ex bitches just like in relationships, you know, married and shit, all kind of shit. And they still holla at me, you know what I'm saying? They be on some, you know, I be like, man, what's up with, you know, bitches be inviting me to they shit, you know what I'm saying? Invite me to parties and shit, you know what I'm saying? Invite me to events. I'm like, what about your man? He gotta know that you was one of the greatest niggas that I ever fucked with in my life. He gotta know it. All right, for real, okay. He know I ain't fucking with you though, right? Yeah, he know. All right. So, you know, I ain't finna, you know what I mean? I ain't finna handcuff a bitch like that. If you gotta handcuff a bitch, you know what I'm saying? That, to me, you know, if a bitch gonna do what she gonna do. Once again, I like the rule. You know what? I like to look at, handcuffing bitches like the pimping do. You know, the pimping, they hoes is out there, right? They hoes is out there naked up and down the street, right? Other pimps is shooting a shot continuously at all times. Whenever the pimp that got the bitch, whenever his game is weak, then a bitch is gonna get taken. A bitch is gonna get taken. There ain't nothing you can do about it. A bitch is gonna get taken. So I'm not gonna demand that a bitch block her nigga. I can't do that. I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. Hit the like button for this game. Hey man, I feel like man, you know, you shouldn't have to do that, man. You shouldn't even worry about it. You should have so much power over your bitch that you shouldn't even worry about that type of shit, man. Like, your bitch should be worried. You know what I'm saying? Your bitch should be worried about bitches getting at you. You know what I'm saying? You know? Your bitch should be worried. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Let me move on to some other shit. Take that out. Let me think. What else I got? What is that? Why is this? That's weird. Let me see. Not available right now. That's weird. Very interesting. Hit the like button for this game. Who is that right there? Rashad Keenan. No way my wife is still communicating with her ex for what? That's not his wife, that's his bitch. But, hey, man, hey, I'm going to tell you, Ken folk, it's bitches that's married. This my ex be communicating with me, man. It's bitches that, I got ex bitches that's married. They be calling me, kinfolk. You understand me? They be calling me. And I know, and I know some of them bitches, they still wanted to go up. Even though they married, they wanted to go up. Some of them bitches is probably listening to this podcast right now. They wanted to go up. And you know what I'm saying? I stand on the ground of I don't want no problems from God. You understand me? I ain't doing none of that. I don't want no problems from God. Even though it was my bitch first. You know what I'm saying? He said, all my exes send me texts. See, come on, man. A lot of my exes still reaching out to. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Shit. Some of these bitches be going through cycles, man. Like, these bitches married, bro. They go through their little cycle, like, every I'm gonna say like maybe like every 6 months. Bitch start calling me, reminiscing on some shit, and I gotta remind the bitch. I be like, hey, bitch, you married, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I remember we used to do this. I remember we used to do that. I remember we used to do that. What happened? And I tell her, bitch, I be like, look, you know what? It's my fault. I lost out on you. I lost out. It's my fault. Sleep good. Sleep good. Be like, it was my fault. I should have did better. But hey, I'm suffering. I suffer every day. I gotta live with it. Look how it turned out for you. I gotta live with it. I gotta live with the mistakes that I made. I made the mistake. You know what I'm saying? My bad. My bad. Give her a pound. It's my bad. Your husband he's the victory. Your husband had the victory. He defeated me. Always know that I always love you in my heart. It's in my heart. My tears, when I cried, the tears, they went inside. The tears went in. And they burned all the insides of my heart and then my soul. They burned in. But on the outside, you couldn't tell because I had to maintain a strong visage. My visage I had to maintain a visage like this. But the tears, they went inside. You know what I'm saying? And your husband, he won the victory. It's my loss. Forgive me. Tell all your friends how I admitted that I lost. Tell your friends that he admitted he lost. Tell your friends, like, I always love you. You know what I'm saying? No adultery. When they get to reminiscing, what happened? What happened? I fucked up. I did. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. But you in this more than one bitch shit. Hey, I had to do it. There's no way I had to have more than one bitch. I couldn't tell which one of y'all bitches was the best bitch. We had to keep the meritocracy. I mean, you didn't want a meritocracy no more. What? You didn't want a meritocracy no more. when you left, I crumbled. I crumbled. I was like, oh my God, she left me. She left. Oh my God. The pain. Man, I had bitches leave me for NFL motherfuckers, man. I pain, bro, like I had to suffer. Hit the like button for this game. One bitch I had to tell her, I was like, shit, man. You checked my pocket so hard that I was like, I feel like I told a bitch, I was like, you know what? We would have made it if I was like a millionaire and I paid for all your shit. If I was just a millionaire and I'd have paid for all your shit, we would have made it. But I didn't have enough to pay. I didn't have enough to pay for everything. So I had to let you go to somebody who could pay. So I failed because I wasn't balling. But it's good to talk to you every now and then. They still call me, bro. Like, they still call me. It's crazy. But I'd be like, if I would have, been balling, and I'd have had, I was paying all your bills and shit, and then you wouldn't have had disrespected me and forced me to dismiss you. You see what I'm saying? If I'd have been paying everything, So the way I see it, if I'd have had millions, then it wouldn't have went bad. So it's my fault for not having millions. That's what I tell them when they call me reminiscing. You remember how we used to be? You remember? I know. If I had millions, it would have made it. Because remember, you said that these other niggas could, these other niggas was balling and they wanted to pay for your shit. So I was like, hit the like button for this guy. All these bitches be calling, bro, right now. Today, yesterday, the day before that. Hit the like button. It's not reverse psychology, bro. It's true. It's the truth. It's not reverse. It's not. It's the truth. If I would have been balling, if I'd had millions, and just, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe she wouldn't have, felt like she could talk reckless. I can't accept no reckless talking. That's why I'm so disappointed. I'm disappointed in Goldie, man. I'm disappointed in Game God. I'm disappointed. Your ears gotta be sensitive for when bitches start talking reckless, man. As soon as they start talking reckless, you gotta be able to go. You gotta be. Soon as a bitch start talking reckless. What, bitch? What? Bitch? What? What? Bitch? What? Bitch? Hold up, bitch. What? What? Bitch, get out. You gotta know how to say it. You gotta know how to say it. Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out. Bitch, get out of my car. Bitch, get out. Get out. I gotta. I ain't hating on him. It's an observation. I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on? OG Walla. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. What the fuck is going on? What? What? Oh, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, man. Hit the like button for this game. Shit I would never do. Shit I would never do. Shit I would never do. I be looking at motherfuckers and I be like wondering, like, how do you get to right here? How do you get to right here? How do you get to right here? How do you do this? Cincinnati council candidate arrested after allegedly breaking into ex's home on Halloween. A Cincinnati council candidate was arrested after allegedly breaking into the home of his ex-girlfriend, Republican congressional hopeful Rosemary Oglesby Henry, who had a restraining order against him. Police say Kevin Farmer was caught on camera smashing a garage window entering Ogilvy's house on Halloween. Charged with burglary and violating a protection order, both are felonies. In jail. Oh, he on bail for 60 bands. Gotta wear an ankle monitor. See, that stuff, you know what I'm saying? See, I can't understand, you know, maybe the pussy was fire. Maybe the pussy was fire. But you know, some of this stuff, man, I be wondering, man. Some of this stuff, I be wondering. Like, when I hear about stuff like this, I kind of be wondering. Why would you crash out and go to jail behind a bitch that don't want to fuck with you? And I be thinking about some shit, right? And then I remember, you know, you got to be careful out here, man. Now a lot of these sucker attacks that I be hearing about, a lot of these different type of, because this is a sucker attack right here. A lot of these sucker attacks that you hear about out here, you know, I'm finna be reaching. A lot of y'all niggas ain't gonna agree with what I'm finna say. But a lot of these sucker attacks right here, I feel, may have a spiritual cause. What do you mean, BossMack? What do you mean it might have a spiritual cause? Hey, man, it's a lot of bitches out here that will put some voodoo on you, put some love spell shit on you. It's bitches out here that'll do that. You know what I'm saying? They'll do a love spell on you, right? And what be happening when they do that type of shit, if a bitch put voodoo on you, right? Like, let's say, just like I was talking, I think it was last week, it might have a couple of shows ago, I was talking about a bitch that was demanding a nigga eat some pussy while she was on her period type shit. It's bitches out there like that. I feel like, and you know the bitches that put period blood in your spaghetti and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, or in your food, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and then you become obsessed with a bitch. I be thinking it be a lot of shit like that. It be some voodoo on a nigga, right? Like, let's say a bitch will like a motherfucker, right? And the motherfucker don't like her, right? And then she figure out a way to put the voodoo on a nigga. Get him to eat something or whatever, get some of his hair or some type of shit and take her or a bitch go to the Babalao for Santeria. You know, in Santeria, you could go to the Babalao and get them to do a spell on you. You could go pay that. You could go do that. You could go to the Babalao and pay and put a spell on a motherfucker, right? So they put a spell on you, and then a motherfucker. So let's look at it like this. Let's say a bitch like a motherfucker at her job, right? This would be a motherfucker that's at her job. He kind of say hi to her every now and then, talk to her every now, not all the time, every now and then he say what's up. He barely be ignoring a bitch. And a bitch like him, right? And really she like how he treat her, with the ignoring her sometime and then sometimes saying what's up to her and, kind of admiring him from afar. Then a bitch put a love spell on a nigga and then he become obsessed with a bitch, right? He want to talk to a bitch all the time. He calling a bitch all day. He just obsessed with a bitch, right? And then a bitch get tired of him and fire him and don't want to fuck with him no more. But he's still stuck on the love spell shit. So then you see sucker attacks like this. You like, why did this nigga break in a bitch? Why is this nigga breaking in a bitch garage? And then a nigga go to jail. I be thinking it be shit like that going on out there, man. It be shit going on out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, shout out to my whole girl Ash Bash, man. They be practicing some shit, man. I know y'all seen that last episode. Ash Bash was on here. She said, she can do, you know what I mean? She from Haiti. She know that shit. Like, look, man. The same shit she put on a nigga, 100-fold on her as well. She using herself as a sacrificial lamb just to get a nigga. Exactly. Cook your own food, especially spaghetti. And you can't let a bitch get none of your items, your personal items. Niggas be leaving shirts over a bitch house. Don't leave none of your clothes over a bitch house. Don't let a bitch get none of your clothes. You be letting a bitch spend the night and she want to go home with your hoodie and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't let a bitch do it, man. Don't let a bitch get your clothes, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I tell a story about my uncle, man. My uncle. One of my uncles got voodoo put on him, man. One of my uncles got voodoo put on him, and he went from pimping. He went from being a pimping to being a slave to a bitch for the rest of his whole life. What's up, man? He ended up being a slave to a bitch for his. He went from being a pimpin' to being a slave to a bitch for his whole life, bro. That was one of my great grandma. That was one of my great grandmother's final warnings to me, nigga. My great grandmother, nigga, was 100 years old, and she gave me that as one of her final warnings. She was still at her peak mental clarity levels. She was like, listen here. My great grandmother looked at me and was like, I know you out there going through these bitches. I know you are. I know you are. You need to be careful. You understand me? Because there's shit out there that you don't understand. There's shit out there that you don't understand. Be careful, grandson. There's shit out there you don't understand. I'm like, but y'all went to church. Yeah, I went to church. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all couldn't save him. We couldn't do nothing about it. What? Lived and died as a slave. Hit the like button. I don't even eat spaghetti no more. I wonder how many spells were sent my way. You never know. Hey, man, you better stay prayed up. Shit happened to me. I ain't even like Shorty. Then all of a sudden, we soulmates 2 years later. What the fuck? I moved on, but she's still on the heavy. Hey, man. Listen, bro. And niggas is susceptible to that shit because, you know, most of y'all niggas don't go to church and pray and all that shit, and you know, the average nigga don't pray and ask God for help and show me my enemy. Hey, man, hey, listen, you wanna be scared? You want to scare yourself? Let me tell you how you could scare yourself. Here's a cold one right here, bro. Pray hard. Pray hard. Pray hard with enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? You know. Go out, go to somewhere private. Like I like the beach myself. Read Psalms 91 out loud. Read Psalms 91 out loud. Go through there, select some Psalms. I like 27 and 91. You know. It's a few of them in there. It's a few good Psalms. Read them out loud. Right? Pray hard. Right? And then ask God to show you your enemies that you can't see. Ask God to show you your enemies you can't see. And then wait. Then just relax. And within the next couple of days, you're going to see some shit. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? You're going to be like, what? That's a scary prayer. Show me my enemies that I can't see. And you're going to see, and it's, hey, bro, you're going to see some shit. I promise you. I ain't even lying, bro. You got to be ready. You got to be ready for that. You got to be ready for that. Because you might not want to see that. Because you might not want to see who pop out. You might not want to see who pop out. You be like, what? Oh, no. I'm tripping. I'm tripping right now. I know this is not happening. You gotta have a heart to do that prayer right there. Very scary. Back in the 90s, this particular female was persistent I eat her food with red sauces such as meatloaf spaghetti. I always refuse. Y'all see how the cartoon matched what Boss was saying? Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, back in the day, man, the BossMack took his eye off the ball, man. I took my eye off the ball. I gotta admit this to y'all. I took my eye off the ball, man. And man, I was fucking with this bitch. I think she was the Snow too. I think she was Italian. I was fucking with this bitch, man. And shit went left with a bitch. And I was like, get the fuck on, right? And she was disgruntled about that, get the fuck on, right? And probably like, I'm gonna say, maybe 3 years later, she hit me up out the blue. What's up with you? How you doing? I was like, I'm good. You gotta come through and see me. I got a new apartment. She had some shit in one of these, like some high-rise shit in LA overlooking. It was some dope shit, right? And I really should not have fucked with this bitch, but I was like, you know, it was an off night, unexpected. This bitch just hit me up, right? Come through. I went over this bitch house. I think the bitch had cooked something. You know, she had weed, we smoking, overlooking her shit. And it went up, right? But when, after it went up, we laying up chilling and shit. And it was like her demeanor was like on some sinister shit, right? And I was like, I'm about to bounce. I'm about to bounce. And she asked me for one of my shirts. Like I had on and you know, this is early BossMack. I'm making shirts. This is early, right? I let her get a shirt, right? Can I get a shirt? Can I get that shirt? I had wore a shirt. And I was like, yeah, you can have that shit. On everything. On everything, bro. After that, bro, I swear to God, man, I think I had a run of bad luck that lasted for like, it was probably like a good, I think it was like a good 3-year run of bad luck, bro. Of bad luck, bro. And I had to look back on that and be like, and I never heard from that bitch again. Never heard from that bitch again. Hit the like button for this game. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful out here, man. I'll give you more than heartburn if she's from Louisiana. Big Head Fred. Hit the like button for this game. Oh, shit, look at that. Wait a minute. All right, how long I been on here, man? How long I been on here? 2 hours. Okay, let's do a reader, listener, email of this motherfucker. Let me see. Wait a minute. Did I address everything? What is this? 500,000. What is that? All right. Let me do a reader, listener, email on this motherfucker. You wanna be ready? You wanna be ready? You wanna be ready? Hold up. Let me say. Let me see. Okay. All right. She said curveball coming. Curveball coming. All right. Shout out to the YNs. Our first one is a YN. Let's begin. Let's get to it. All right. Reader, listener, email, you wanna be ready. A nigga from Madison, Wisconsin writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 20-year-old nigga attending the University of Wisconsin. I am a junior and I'm getting to my chili as a quality technician. I have one bitch on the team right now for certain. She is the Snow. She is a cute 19-year-old bitch. Let's call her Raina. She has been on the team for 4 months. Here's what has happened to me though. When I first came to this school, I tried to get at another bitch that was an extraordinary bad bitch, but she was the Snow as well. Let's call her Amanda. She was a freshman like me at the time. Now, I am from Milwaukee. I am not a kid boy or a street nigga, but I stay with that shit on. I came here with the hopes of walking onto the hoop squad, but it didn't work out. So, when I tried to get at Amanda, I thought I was gonna lock her in, but I failed low key. Now Amanda fucked the shit out of me, but she fucked me and put me in the friend zone at the same time. She let me know she wasn't gonna be exclusive with me, and she started fucking with niggas, with a nigga on the football squad, and she was fucking with bitches, which left me with little or no playing time. Also, this is a bitch that came from money. So this bitch was having a different college experience than I was. I had to really be out here working and going to school at the same time. So I was regulated to fucking her every blue moon. Like on some twice a year shit since starting freshman year. However, Amanda is like my homegirl now. Then, 4 months ago, I added my new bitch to the team, Raina. Now, Raina is a prettier bitch than Amanda, but she don't have the same sex appeal, if that makes any sense. However, when I popped out with Raina, this had a major effect on Amanda that I didn't expect. I posted Raina in some stories, and Amanda was immediately in my DMs inquiring about the new bitch. Then me and Raina was out eating at this popular spot out here called Dottie's Dumplings. And Amanda pushed up on me and Raina and introduced herself as my best friend to Raina and called her a lucky bitch. After we left, Raina told me she had seen Amanda around and had no idea I was close to her, and that she had caught her and some of her bitches staring her down at different times. I told her not to worry about it, and Raina was like, nah, she taking bitches serious. Now, the next day, Amanda texted me and asked me could she pull up. I let a bitch pull up, and Amanda told me she had been dreaming about me lately and some more shit. She said she felt like we needed to spend more time together, and she doesn't mind me fucking with Raina. She just wants to make sure she could link up with me more often than she has been. BossMack, it is amazing how other bitches make other bitches want to fuck with you. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm quite sure this is what you wanted to happen. You wanted the Amanda bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm quite sure this is what you wanted. However, what you gotta know is that if you do start fucking the Amanda bitch more often, she's gonna make sure that the Raina bitch finds out about it and try to disrupt some shit. And it might go like this. It might go where a bitch disrupts your shit. You know, the Amanda bitch disrupts your shit with Raina. And then once you're back down to one bitch, then she might not have the same enthusiasms. You understand what I'm talking about? That's always in the cards. However, I get it if you always wanted to fuck with the Amanda bitch, since she, you know, she's the original bitch and she put you through the trials and tribulations. And, you know, I don't know which bitch fucks the best. You know, that's going to factor in all of it too, man. You know, which bitch is nastier and does the most shit, you know what I'm saying? And being that Amanda fucks with bitches as well, I'm quite sure she knows a lot of different kind of tricks. So you want to be careful. You want to be careful. If you do decide to turn up the volume with the Amanda bitch, you want to be mindful that you don't get caught up. You know, you might find yourself getting caught up, you know what I'm saying? You know, especially if she's just a wilder bitch, you know, Amanda might have more sound effects and spit when she's sucking dick. She might have the sound effects and the gagging sounds, and you know, when she ride the dick, she go into convulsions and all that old shit. And maybe Raina don't know how to do all that shit, and you know. You gotta be immune to all that type of shit, man. I know it's kind of rough out there for the youngins, man. It's rough out there, man. But you know, don't. The moral of the story, what I'm saying, is don't let a bitch come in and disrupt some shit just because she feel like you under her thumb. Because a bitch might look at you as like, oh shit, this is my nigga. And now he's getting out from under the thumb. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure that he's under the thumb. You know, let me disrupt some shit. You know, she come on. The Amanda bitch get over there and get the fucking you. You know, a whole lot, and then let the other bitch know, like, yeah, I done boxed y'all, bitch. And then you lose the Raina bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or it might, yeah, man, it could go like that. It could go like that. Because, you know, the Raina bitch didn't enter on competition. She just entered because she was fucking with you. And then, you know, then the Amanda bitch coming back because of the spirit of competition. You know what I'm saying? You know. So you just want to manage it carefully. I ain't saying don't fuck. Just don't let a bitch come in and disrupt your operation. You know what I'm saying? Kind of remind me like the Blueface, the Blueface scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like the Christian Rock. You know what I'm saying? She come in disrupting some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you don't have leverages like Blueface. You know what I'm saying? You like a regular motherfucker. Hit the like button for this game. And see, then, you know, the Amanda bitch probably done told all her homegirls how you under the thumb. And then they see you walking around with the other bitch. And then they get the ass and the other bitch. They get the ass and Amanda, do you really have him under the thumb? It don't look like he under the thumb no more, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't look like he under the thumb. You know what I mean? And then, you know, Amanda got to get out there, you know what I'm saying? You know. Hit the like button. You know. Don't nothing get it popping like competition, man. It's fucked up out here, man. It's just fucked up, man. Don't nothing get it popping like competition, man. It's gotta be a competition, man. A competition. Compete. Bitches don't want to move unless they see other bitches like you, man. You look over there and go, wait a minute, he got another bitch. Oh, is she kind of pretty too? What? Then her homegirls be like, girl, you think you still got him under the thumb? I don't know, bitch. Bitch, I don't think you. Watch me go over here and mash on this nigga. The bitch pull up on you, mashing on you in a public place and shit. Hit the like button for this game. It's always important that, you know, I know this is very difficult. What I'm saying is very difficult. This is very difficult for a YN to understand. Is to not let yourself get overwhelmed by great pussy. You understand me? How to not let yourself be overwhelmed by great pussy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you give it away. You give away the fact that you overwhelmed by great pussy when it's happening. You don't even realize it. You in the pussy, and your countenance is euphoria. You know what I'm saying? You really have to find a way, which is very difficult. See, we all gotta get. See, the true man. Let me look in the camera. The true man must be tested by pleasure and pain. Pleasure and pain. Pleasure and pain. And can you be stoic while a bitch is going into convulsions on your dick? Can you be stoic when a bitch is sucking your dick with all these sound effects and spit and shit, and you looking at it and you looking at a bitch suck your dick with these bomb fingernails, and she's all into it? Can you be stoic? Can you be like, you could take it or leave it? Can you do that? Some of y'all niggas cry. It's motherfuckers out here that shed tears because the dick sucking so good. Bitch sucking his dick so good, nigga cry. Some of y'all do that. Some of y'all cry. You be like, oh my God, I just never had this before. And the bitch be like, got him. Got him. Got him. You over there, the bitch sucking your dick and your toes is curling and flinching. You know. You thinking she into it with you, she's like, got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. You had to be immune to that stuff, bro. Like, it's hard. I know you don't like to hear that. YNs don't like, because you just really started fucking a lot. So you be like, I ain't fucking about fun and all that type of shit. You mean a bitch is reading me while I'm fucking her? She's monitoring me? Yes. She's monitoring you. She's monitoring you. Matter of fact, she tell her friend, they all discuss it. They all be discussing it. I had him doing this. I had him doing that. He was doing this. He was doing that. It's fucked up, bro, out here, man. Let's do another reader. Let's name one. I know bitches that cry from great dick and pussy eating. I ain't never heard of a nigga crying from... Oh, I have. It's okay if a bitch cries. It's always okay. Listen, Joe Blas. It's always okay if a bitch cries. It's okay. That's what bitches do. But it ain't okay if a nigga cries. I've heard of niggas crying. Competition and Hunger Games. Shout out Joe Blas. Sunshine on Harlem Night. Come on, man. Come on, man. A nigga call his wife. Yeah. Was that the first that when I seen Sunshine on Harlem Night, I understood that. I had experienced enough bitches to know that was real right there. Sunshine on Harlem Night. Yeah. Where you could be with a bitch. I've seen that. I have seen that happen. I have seen that happen. I have seen a nigga. I have seen that exact scenario happen. I have seen a nigga have a bitch, right? I seen a nigga, this is his girlfriend right here. She's square. You know, she probably, matter of fact, this is the first or second nigga she ever fucked in her life. You know, this nigga is with this bitch right here. He's fucking her. This is this first or second nigga she's fucked in her life. They together. Right. Then a nigga be out and about with us, niggas out, and I got some bitches. I got some hoes. Like I used to do a lot of in my college days. I used to do a lot of presentation of hoes. Like I got hoes on deck for everybody type shit, you know. I used to do that. And here's the hoes, right? And I tell niggas, I mean, these was hoes. I ain't saying I was the pimping. I could have been the pimping right there, but I wasn't pimping. I wasn't like actively administering. But one of my bitches was the main bitch that ran all the bitches. So I used to tell her like, hey, bring hoes. So they bringing hoes over, right? And so I tell niggas, we having a presentation of hoes tonight, right? Everybody come through, excited. And it ain't like everybody's guaranteed to fuck. It's just like a kickback situation where it's hoes, right? Drink, weed, hoes. All right. I tell a nigga, this is a hoe. I tell a nigga, hey, this is a hoe, right? Enjoy. The bitch fucked the shit out of nigga, right? So now, he's ready to abandon all other bitches because of the hoe done fucked the shit out of it. You feel me? And I done told, this is a hoe. I'm finna add on to the story. I'm finna add on to the story. Not only was he fucking the shit out of, not only did she captivate his whole entire imagination, but he fucked her raw. A hoe. Right? And I explained to him, don't fuck these bitches raw. If you get some pussy, don't fuck this bitch raw. So I came in the room and he was in the living room and he was in there fucking. And I came in there and I seen him fucking a bitch. And he looked like he was in absolute euphoria. And I was just like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Oh shit, this nigga. And the other homie came in there and he was like, man, look at. I was like, hey, man, this nigga, man. Right? He was fucking the shit out of he was in euphoria. He didn't even know we was watching it. So, about 2 weeks later, he still was talking about this bitch. He was wanting to link up back with a bitch. I'm like, bro, he ready to abandon his bitch. Then that nigga told me, he was like, man, I just went to the bathroom and I pissed cottage cheese and fire. I was like, bro, you fucked the bitch wrong? I told you. They hoes. Hit the like button for this game. Cottage cheese and fire. I'm like, bro, what are you? Oh, shit. Hit the like button for this game. All right, let's do another reader listener email. All right. All right. Let's do it. Another reader listener email. A nigga from Connecticut writes to BossMack. He says, BossMack, I'm a 30-year-old nigga serving in the military and stationed in Maryland. I appreciate the game you be giving, not only about females, but also about manhood. A lot of times I listen to you and conceptualize my inner thoughts and ideas that other people have called me crazy for pontificating. Either way, I got 2 bitches on the team right now. I have made it clear to both my bitches I will not stop fucking with other bitches for them at this moment. I have a 27-year-old Hispanic RN bitch that really holds a niggas down and does everything I ask her to do. She has been on the team for almost 2 years. My other bitch is a 40-year-old Vietnamese bitch overseas that I met on deployment about a year ago. My Vietnamese bitch is the manager of a nail salon that I met her at. She also will do anything and everything I ask her to do, and she has been sending me bread every now and again in small doses. We recently had a convo and she wants to send me a large amount of bread to fund a business startup I told her I wanted to pursue once I get out the military. Maybe like about 30 to 40 bands. In her mind, she is giving me this money as an investment for our future. In my mind, I will be investing in my future. This might sound crazy, but I don't know if I should take the money even though she is overseas, and I believe she wants to use this money to have a nigga obligated to her. I am also not the type of nigga to just run off with the bread. If I did take the money, I would put the work in, and at the very least, I would pay the bitch back. I also never told this bitch that it was a guarantee I would marry her. I don't want to fuck up a blessing, but I also know that karma is a real thing, BossMack, because her intentions and my intentions are different. Again, I believe this bitch is doing all of this because she sees me as her last hope of getting to America and avoiding having to live out the rest of her life, her days in a third world country. All that to say, what are your thoughts on taking the money? And if I do take the money, how do you run a play? How do I run a play to get my Hispanic bitch to step her game up? Even if this isn't put on a reader listener email, I would still like some feedback. But I put it on a reader listener email. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Now, with regard to the Vietnamese bitch that's way older than you that wants to come here. No telling how much hoeing she has been doing in Vietnam, you know what I'm saying? So, you accepting money from a bitch that's 10 years older than you is completely acceptable. It's acceptable. Now, here's the thing. what are the business plans? You know, are they really solid business plans, or are they whimsical and you don't know really? If it's some solid business plans that you believe in, you really believe in, you gon', you know, you standing on it, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I believe the donation is applicable, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you need to let a bitch know that it may or may not work. It's risk involved. It's risk involved. And you fucking with the bitch, and you know, you also gotta let a bitch know, like, hey, you know, I'm down for you coming over here and us teaming up and shit, but there's no guarantees, you know. And just because you send me this money don't mean you locked in, because if at any time you have a fluctuation in your respect and admiration for me, our relationship can end. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna accept this money and then you come over here and you want to act however you want to act. You want to start treating a nigga different or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, I'm not accepting no bullshit. So as long as you still being a great bitch and I ain't got no reason to turn my back on you like God did the devil, we good. You know what I'm saying? As long as you the same as you is over there when you get here, we good. You know what I'm saying? Now the plans, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever the plans are, you know, if they, you know, if they some concrete, you know what I'm saying? You got a vivid vision in your mind of what you finna do and you need this paper to do it. Do it. Also, let it be known that it just ain't her money involved. You need to let a bitch know that, you know, you have significant investment as well. It ain't just her bread that's making this happen. And even if it is just her bread that's making this happen, you need to let her know that it ain't just her bread that's making this happen. This is something that's happening with or without her. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this with or without you, bitch. This is what I'm doing. If you would like to, you know, assist the process, you can put yours in. This is what you can expect to get back from you putting in this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shoot you back this amount, or you know what I'm saying, and you know have it outlined of what, you know, the expectations are. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this and this and this with the money, and you could expect to receive back this much, and there's no guarantee that this shit is gonna work. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, if a bitch wanna come over here, like let's say a bitch is coming over here regardless. If a bitch is coming over here regardless, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, it's your bitch. You know what I'm saying? And if she want to donate to your thing, you know, hey, let her donate. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, if your intentions are really to do a business. Now, if you don't really have no concrete plans and shit, and it's frivolous and, you know, then I understand like where you could be like, well, you know, I'm really gonna fuck the money off and it ain't no hope of it really winning. I'm just gonna take the bread and, you know, parlay, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel you on the karma shit, you know what I'm saying? But if you really gonna try to do something, you know, do something. If you really gonna try to do something, if you got a concrete plan, I don't know, whatever your plan is, you know, let's say you gonna, you know, let's say you gonna, you know, you gonna open up a car detailing business. Really, I mean, you know, open that shit up and get to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, Let a bitch come out here and be on the team of service. Bitches on the team, you know. Now, you wanna get the RN to do more. She being an RN. I mean, I don't know how much more she could do. RNs make a certain amount of money, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you say she do any and everything for you. I mean, you know, what more can she do but just donate over her money to you? You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, man, about bitches putting in significant amounts of money into you for shit. You know, do you have a concrete plan and play? You know, in play. Do you have some shit in motion? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's, you know, whenever, the way I see it is, you know, I don't like that. See, like, you know, niggas be saying, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, I'm going to get some bread and do this, I'm going to get some bread and do that. Nigga, you should already be doing it. Whatever it is, you should already be doing it, right? And it should already be gaining momentum going forward. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You should already be doing it. You should, I mean, whenever niggas, whenever you want to execute some shit, you know, whatever your business plan is, whatever it is, you should be doing that shit. Now, I know you in the army and shit and whatever, but you should be, the foundation should be going. It shouldn't be no wait for the bag to come in. It should be, this shit is going. I'm already progressing. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, bitch, you can see me doing this right here. So, bitch, you know, some more bread come in, and then is the more momentum going already. Ain't no, I ain't even started yet. Give me the bread. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's a bad start. You know what I'm saying? You should already be you should already be doing it. You know, all the niggas I know that got shit going, they should be going. You know what I'm saying? They be having shit going already. And then it be like, bitch, donate. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me this much and I'm gonna shoot you something back. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just like, you know, on a simplistic level, like on a criminal simplistic level, like niggas sending weed out of town. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is already, you know, niggas is sending weed out of town. You know, okay, bitch, you got some money? You wanna make a little, okay, shoot me, you know, shoot me a couple of bands, and you know, I'm gonna flip it and flip it and flip it and flip it and flip it, and then, you know, you don't have to do shit after a month. I'm gonna give you back 4 bands. Give me 2 bands. At the end of the month, I'm gonna give you back 4 bands. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's on a criminal simplistic level. You know, you got to be able to tell a bit. You got to already be going. You got to already be having something. You know what I'm saying? If you got an idea for whatever business, it should be in motion. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, you know, I'm doing this business. You got to be able to. You should be. It should be some vision discussed. You know what I'm saying? It should be going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Hit the like button for this game. Already in motion. She got 40 bands while living in Vietnam. That money usually goes straight back to the village, even with a sponsor. He sure she ain't talking about 40 dong. She trying to trick him into a green card. I don't know, Jigga 1017. I don't know. He said, I'm just going off of what he's saying. I'm just going off of what he wrote me. He's saying 40 bands. That's what he say. I don't know. I don't know, you know. That's what they say. But I do know this. I'm going to say this. Now, that bitch in Vietnam and she got a business. I'm imagining she hoeing too. Now, maybe it's some other motherfuckers behind her. I don't know. Right? But I'm going to say this. I know some bitches from some other countries. I personally knew some bitches from some other countries. I don't know where them bitches at now, but I know some bitches from some other. I knew a bitch from Cameroon. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going on in Cameroon, right? She was telling me all about this magic and shit. She used to be telling me about motherfuckers doing magic and cursing motherfuckers and all that kind of shit. She laced me up on that. She scared the shit out of me, right? This bitch from Cameroon. Somehow, some way, that bitch saved up like 30, 40 bands and got here. You know what I'm saying? She was able to get here, right? And she had, like, you know, when she was here, she had just got here, right? And she had 30, 40 bands. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch paid a motherfucker like 25 bands to be her fake husband. You know, she paid a motherfucker 25 bands to marry her. I don't know where that bitch got the money from. She was not, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And I found out from I knew that bitch's roommate. Oh, shit. Those Cameroonian magicians be wilding out. See, you know something, huh? Alexander Jackson. Come on, man. You know something. See, my thing is, I'm going to keep it tall. I ain't going to lie. I would not play with a bitch money. You know what I'm saying? If I got a plan, this a real plan that needs stimulation, I'll fuck with her. If I got a real plan that's in motion that could use some stimulation, I'll fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not in motion, it's still, I ain't even began yet, I wouldn't play with a bitch money. I say it like that. I would not play with a bitch money. But if I had something in motion going and I could see how the infusion of this bread is going to lead to more bread for real, I'm going to run the play. I'm going to run it. I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to even lie. Like, I run that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, let's say like a bitch came to me like that and was like, "Look, BossMack, I got 50 bands. I just wanna, I could flip that. I could, hey, I could for real flip that into something. You know what I'm saying? I could flip that. I could legitimately be like, okay, bitch, give me that. Okay. In this much time, I'm gonna give you back this like that. And you're gonna get this. I could do that. But I got shit in motion. You know what I'm saying? You know. If it's not in motion, I probably wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know. And if you really and like I said, man, if you got a vision for whatever it is you doing, you should be doing it already, because the way I see it is when niggas have plans for shit, you know what I'm saying? Like can't no nigga come to me. And ask me for funding, and it's just some shit on paper, you know what I'm saying? Or some conversation, you know. It gotta be up and running. It gotta be happening. It gotta be happening. It gotta be happening. It gotta be happening. It gotta already be happening. You got to be talking about how you already been doing it and it's making money doing this, and now you need some money to make it go to this other level, and why, and be able to articulate that. You know what I'm saying? And when you articulating that to me, I ain't sensing no duplicity in your conversation. It's a pure, I'm sitting down with you, we talking, and I sense no duplicity in your conversation. I could tell that you passionate about this, it's up and running, and you've had this much success, and how the infusion of capital is gonna take you to this level if we do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm inspired. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired by what you talking about. But if it's some shit that ain't even began yet, I'm gonna be like, get it popping. Get it popping and holler back. Sounds good. Get it popping and holler back. Get it popping and holler back. Hit the like button. If he has motion, it's a blessing. If he doesn't have motion, it's finessing. Yeah, man. That bitch from Cameroon, bro. Man, oh my God, she has stories for days, bro. She has stories on top of stories and some. Hey, man, she really got me. She got me really to take magic serious, man. She really got me taking magic serious. She was like, "Oh yeah." He was like, yeah. She was telling me so many scenarios of curses and magic that I was just like, what? Oh, shit. I was like, oh, shit. She was like, man, listen. She was like, man. Oh, my God. Oh my God. She was scary. She had scenario. I was like, bitch, are you serious? She was like, man. She had, man. I don't even know how that bitch got out of Cameroon, bro. I was like, how in the hell did you get out, man? How in the, man, what the fuck? And I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. When I first met her, I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of liked that bitch. I kind of liked her. But then she started telling me all that shit, and then I was like, oh, hell no. I'm scared to fuck with this bitch. I'm scared to fuck with this bitch. I know she liked me too. She liked me like a motherfucker. She liked me like a motherfucker. I was like, hell no. Hell no, man. Hell no, man. You know. I done had a few bitches, man. I done had a few bitches that like me. And then, you know, in my and then when I, you know, and then, you know, once I commenced the vetting process of asking a bitch a whole bunch of questions and shit, you know, then, you know, we find out strange things about a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Magic and shit. Oh shit! Oh my god! Shit, man! I had a bitch this year told me that yeah, my auntie is a Satanist, and she's trying to do me in. My auntie is a Satanist, and she's trying to do me in. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No spaghetti sauce from that one. Simone on the microphone. Shout out Simone on the microphone now. Shout out Simone on the microphone now. Shout out Simone on the microphone. I like that name. I like that name, man. Yeah. Shout out to my cat too, man. This bitch. She a bitch. What's up, man? She know the camera on, man. The cat know the camera is on like a motherfucker, man. This motherfucker really know. You know the camera on, huh? You like, I'm on camera. Yeah, man. Wait, what my nigga talking about? Hold up, let me see real quick. Blueface and DDG talked about trying to stay with their BMs to keep the family together before Blueface went to jail. He has that same mindset with Rock. I guess. They used to call it Roots back in the day. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I think we doing a show tomorrow night. We gonna have a Thursday night show popping off at 7 or 8 tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. It's been a good. I hope it's been a good show for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who is that right there? Who's saying what's up to me right there? Let me see. Jules, what's up with it, Jules? His Holiness. Yeah, man. Shout out to the cat. That's my homegirl, man. That's my homegirl. She be waking me up like, nigga, you sleep too long. You know you need to get to it. Quit bullshitting. You better quit bullshitting. Shit crazy, man. He said, I'm eating dinner. Where you at? Where you located at? Where you at? Where you tapping in from, Jules? Where you tapping in from? Talking about I'm eating dinner. Big Head Fred, I appreciate it. Simone on the microphone, I appreciate them stars. Yo. All right, y'all. Get you some BossMack streetwear, man. This burgundy joint right here that I got on, I'm gonna release this today from Cape Town. I knew he was in another country. Shout out South Africa. Make me think of Tyler and shit. Make me think of that little bitch Tyler. You know what I'm talking about? Say she ain't black. Say she colored and shit. I'm like, what's the difference, bitch? Jesus Christ, what's the difference, bitch? Tyler say, I'm colored. Bitch, you look like a nigga. What's the difference, bitch? You know what I'm talking about? But get you some BossMack streetwear, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. Don't take today for granted. Make today count like a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And get the most out of today. Because, hey, tomorrow ain't promised. But right now is popping. It's popping right now. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. 100. And I'm out.